You're rich. Seen that lady, man? Oh, man. Selling that body, man. She shouldn't even done that. It's crazy. Crazy. Word. A man came around in the neighborhood and he promised to take you to Hollywood. That's what he said. He played with your head and then he skipped town with all your bread. Got hit by a car, fell to the ground, and people all over start to gather around. And he was hurt so bad it seemed to be, but he was only down for currency. Ladies at the corner look so fine, and man, oh man, I wish she was mine. I mean, she looked so cute with a skin tight suit, but she was selling that body as a prostitute. Well, it might sound sad or might sound funny, but that's what people do for money. My man doing bad, commit a crime. But they caught him in the act, now he's doing time. And I asked him why with tears in his eyes. Said I did it for the M-O-N-E-Y. I got no money and time's getting rough. For more subsistence, but that ain't enough. I got to get a gun and stick up someone. And later be sorry for what I've done. A girl got married against the law. She married a man she never seen before. And then she split. Ain't that a flip? Yeah, let's get it started, everybody. Hey, 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 hey. Hold on. My fingers won't let me be great for some reason.
Smooches, everybody gets a smooch. From Creole butterfly, yeah, she's spreading love to you. To all my butterflies in the kingdom we fly. With love in the air, spreading joy to the sky. Smooches like a kiss in the breeze. From Creole butterfly, putting hearts at ease. Yeah, she's the queen with the love so high. Smooches to the world like we're touching the sky. Creole butterfly, spreading love so wide. Everywhere she goes, she's got that Libra pride. Graceful like wings, she flows through the air. Smooches for the kingdom, yeah, she's always there. With a heart full of gold and a spirit so free. She lifts up the fam with positivity. The Oprah of smooches, everybody gets a share. Sending love like kisses flying everywhere. Smooches, everybody gets a smooch. From Creole butterfly, yeah, she's spreading love to you. To all my butterflies in the kingdom we fly. With love in the air, spreading joy to the sky. Smooches like a kiss in the breeze. From Creole butterfly, putting hearts at ease. Yeah, she's the queen with the love so high. Smooches to the world like we're touching the sky. In the butterfly kingdom, we all come together. With Creole butterfly, we rise through any weather. She's lifting hearts, putting smiles on faces. Smooches in the air, filling empty spaces. It's love, it's peace, and a whole lot of light. With her wings wide open, she's shining so bright. To all my butterflies, let's flutter and glide. With smooches from the queen, we feel that joy inside. She's the Libra queen, balanced and sweet. With every smooch she gives, it's love on repeat. The Oprah of smooch is giving love all around. In the butterfly kingdom, we're lifted off the ground. Every smooch is a blessing, every kiss is a gift. With Creole butterfly, our spirits always lift. Smooches, smooches, everybody gets a smooch from Creole butterfly. Yeah, she's spreading love to you. To all my butterflies, in the kingdom we fly. With love in the air, spreading joy to the sky. Smooches, smooches like the kiss in the breeze. From Creole butterfly, putting hearts at ease. Yeah, she's the queen with the love so high. Smooches to the world like we're touching the sky. To all my butterflies, keep soaring high with Creole butterfly. Love will never die. Smooches in the air, let's lift each other up. In the butterfly kingdom, we're filling every cup. Smooches, smooches, spreading love like gold. The Creole butterfly, it's a story to be told.
Yes, smooches, smooches. Y'all better like that intro. Yes. Hi, this is your girl, Creole Butterfly, Libra Butterfly, Coco 929, coming to you from the great state of Kentucky, where the women are beautiful and the horses are Lord, I can't even remember my own catch tag. And the horses are beautiful, and the women are fast. The women are fast, and the horses are beautiful. Anyway, I'm in Kentucky. How about that? I got a lot on my mind right now, y'all. Frustrated. I'm going to tell y'all about it. But anyway, I want to say happy birthday, happy Quinceañera, happy bar mitzvah, happy anniversary to Lottie Dottie and everybody that's celebrating something out there today in Butterfly Land. Okay. I want to say that to you guys. I also want to say, like the song says, I am the Oprah of the what? Smooches. Mwah. So you get to smooch, you get to smooch, everybody gets to smooch. Hey, Kendra, big thank you. I think it is too. I think he did a great job for real. Smooches, smooches. Yeah. I love it. I love it. I be bopping that, believe it or not, in my house. I put it on the big speaker. I'm like, yeah, I can get with this. Okay, okay. Anyway. Anyway, hey everybody. Okay, let's get into it, y'all. I'm so frustrated with America at this point. I really am. So y'all know 3 times a week I get a medical treatment slash whatever you want to call it. Okay. However, there is a cream I need to put on my arm. That's where my treatment is entered, right? So it's a cream that I need. I need this cream. It ain't, it's not a good suggestion for the cream. I actually need it. So my doctor wrote me another prescription for it because I was at the bottom of the tube where you cut the tube and squeeze it out. Yeah, that's where I was. So I when I called, I wanted to make sure I called the pharmacy and I wanted to make sure how much it costs. And so they told me. And I was like, okay. So they are still charging me. Even though I got 2 insurances, neither one of the insurance will pick it up. Neither one. And so the generic costs $16. And that's what I got is the generic for $16, which is crazy to me because I don't have to pay for any of my medications but this one. Now, my son has insurance, okay? And he has a backup insurance because where he was working has downsized. So that means he's without a job right now. He's going to start another one. He's in limbo. Let's just put it like that. So he does have some form of an insurance where he's not supposed to pay for his prescription. So we get our prescription from the same place. So since I was out there, I was going to pick his up. They charging him for his prescription, and they're not supposed to. He just sent me proof of him in the conversation between the person where he got his insurance and the copy of it to show he's not supposed to pay for that prescription at all.
and that he's still covered until the end of the month. Y'all, and y'all, and they worried about making sure that aliens or illegal people got coverage, that they can get all their stuff for free. Ain't never worked a day's worth of dog meat over here, but they get everything for free: medication, schooling, food stamps, housing. What about those of us that's here in America, that's worked in America, that does things in America, that is not illegal? Why can't we get something? You know what I'm saying? It's just, it pisses me off, y'all. And I know y'all don't want to hear that, but this is real life. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Not sorry. But that's what took me so long, because I was supposed to be on at 12 something. I was so discombobulated about that. I was mad I couldn't get his prescription, and all this stuff. Because like I told you, I'm retired. I'm on a budget. And so, my money's like accounted for real. So, he was like, no, mama, don't buy that, because I know I'm supposed to get it for free. He said, no, keep your money. I'll deal with it. But this is what I told him. Let me know, baby, what the prescription is. Your mama might have it sitting on the shelf. And we're gonna let that go on. Hey, Charlie Boo, it's my sister from another mister, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all support Charlie. Give her a click in the view. Yes. Yeah, honey, I told him, tell me the name of the prescription. Your mama might have it sitting on the shelf. Uh-huh. Yeah. Because it's for high blood pressure. And y'all know they wouldn't get me off my pressure pills. I still take what I'm supposed to take, manage your business. Hey, the cynical one, smooches. Yeah, but I might have an extra bottle sitting somewhere over there. Yeah, that I can just, here you go, son. God bless you. May the Lord keep you. Bless you in your endeavors. And saying that, shout out to Just Kimmy. Just Kimmy, I miss you. I do. I miss you so much. It's just some people y'all miss when they not on here. I miss you. Anyway, move forward. But yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Y'all worried about illegal aliens giving them everything but the kitchen sink. What about us? What about those of us that's been over here working, and everything? We can't even get our prescriptions. Are you serious? That just makes me mad, y'all. I'm not anti anything, but I am pro. You see what I'm saying? And it's like these two idiots want to run for presidents. And yes, I said both of them are idiots. One's a less idiot than the other, but they're idiot nevertheless. Okay. These two idiots want to run for America. Neither one of them really care about the Americans. Let's just get that straight. One of them is so hell bent on being right that he's all the way wrong. And one of them just want to be more righter than the wronger orange person that's running. Not really saying too much about what you're going to do for us. I mean, I'll wait. Who child? Okay. Who child? Made me put my glasses on today. When I got my glasses on, I mean business. Okay. Oh Lord. You know what? I've never been into makeup, y'all. Like I put on like eyeshadow sometime, and that's caused me and my late husband, because he was like, my wife is too beautiful. You don't need no makeup. My mama then was like, don't put that on your skin. So I never got into makeup. I was telling Ness no mess that, because she puts on her makeup. And I was like, I said, I'm 54 and never got into makeup. Never. I used to want to play in it, but it just never. I guess because I was a tomboyish girl. Like I played basketball, ran track, was on the drill team, headed the drill team, played volleyball, ran cross country, ran the 400 hurdles. 400 meters. Um, played softball. Like I was that type of chick. You see what I'm saying? I was, do the football with some dudes, and you know, play kickball, OUTL, anything active I did. I was a roller skater. I mean, a real roller skater, like can do tricks and stuff. I was a roller skater. And so that wouldn't look good. Makeup sliding all down your face while sweating and stuff like that. I was just a tomboy. And then when I got into my girly girl stage, I just never found the need outside of lip gloss and maybe a little lipstick to put on foundation and that other stuff that they do. Girl, I wouldn't know what to do with it. For real, I might put like the powder on the bottom and the liquid on the top. I just don't know what to do with it. You know, I only do it for special occasions. Okay. Yeah, so I just would, but when I see other people doing it, I think it's very neat. I really do. Now, some people, I don't think they know how to do it because they put it like this. I did learn this that makeup is supposed to enhance your beauty, not create your whole face. Now, if you're acting, that's different. But if you're going around every day and you putting makeup on, we need to know that it's you when you take it off. We don't need you to take it off and go, "Who are you?" You know, if we working with you, you know, when did you start? Girl, you know it's me. It's Tisha. You a lie. Tisha, honey, she's 2 shades lighter than you. No, girl, that's just no, it's me. I ran out of my foundation, so I was like, let me just come in to work. A whole new person up under all that make girl. Anyway, I tickle myself sometimes. Oh my goodness, y'all. Mm-mm. I would say it's not for you to wear it all the time. Right. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. Let me see. Hold on. Don't y'all laugh at my little dirty office, okay? Half of this place is my office. The other is my media room. It's like my 80-inch television and all of that is in here on one side, and the other side is my office. So I don't think I look too bad for 54. I don't think I look too bad for 54. Anywho, moving forward. So yeah, let's get it started. Let's get it started. All right, so I already talked about my frustrations with the insurance. Thank you, boo. Thank you, booger. You would think I'm in love. I ain't even got a prospect, chat. Unless I'm in love with myself. That could be. I got line dance tonight, y'all. I'm trying to see if I'ma really go. Cause I'm so comfortable at my house. Let me just tell you this. Y'all got a house y'all just comfortable in. Like once you get there, you could stay in all day long. It don't matter to you what goes on outside your door because you're comfortable at home. Well, that's me. And I'm gonna cook me my dinner because I ain't had no lunch. So it's gonna be dinner with lunch and dinner combined. And I'm making now I didn't make these ravioli, so I ain't gonna lie to you, okay? But I got spinach ricotta ravioli, but the sauce is gonna be my sauce, okay? And I got 6 more shrimps that I didn't fry or nothing, and I'm gonna add them to that sauce, and then we gonna add the ravioli to my sauce. Girl. So that's what I'm having for dinner, lunch and dinner. Spinach ravioli in a probably I don't have no more capers, but I have a lemon. I have a lemon still left and I have lemon juice. So I'll probably make a lemon cream sauce to go over the spinach ricotta ravioli and put my shrimps on top. Y'all. Oh, You love your 4 hours too, Charlie? For real though. It's what I'm girl. So I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna do it. Oh, it sounds good. Hmm. See, I be talking myself into stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I can taste it. I wish I had some capers though, because those capers would bring that sauce out so good. Oh my goodness, but I don't have no capers, so I have to use lemon. And then lemon will do some good stuff too. It really will. Okay. So let me show y'all something. Let me pull it up while I'm here. Smooches, smooches. Yes, I love my intro song, y'all. I do. Let me see. Hold on. Dang. I knew ODS was gonna wait until I came on to come on. He know I'm one of his mods. I be trying to be on my mod posts. But oh well, I ain't gonna be on her long, but I do want to show y'all this. What happened to it? Mm-mm-mm. Shout out to TC too, TCHBC Queen. Shout out to the Hood Table, Miss T Velocity, Miss O blamed me yesterday. If y'all didn't see Miss Olivia's live, please go and look at it. It was into darn resting, okay? Was hold on. And shout out to let me see, hold on. Is this it? Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna pull this up because we need to hear this. Dr. Brown, that's my sister from another mister. Yes. Hey, Dr. Brown Boo. Thank you for dropping down. Wait a minute, y'all. I'm going to play something. Hold on one moment. Okay, so y'all do know that I support Vicky Dillard, right? And y'all know my baby is Riza Islam. Okay, y'all do know that. And the only reason why I'm going to play this right here, one, Vicky's live, so shout out to her. Go give her a click and a view. The only reason why I'm going to play this is because I want you to know that when you don't line up with what they feel like that you should be talking about, they actually put you on this list. This is what I've been trying to tell y'all. They put you on this list, right? But he has actually made a whole nother country's list because of his words to empower us over here in America, especially when it came to the Ovid, put the C where necessary, the Ovid. And they were telling people uh, that it's some things you can eat and take that will keep you healthier during the Ovid epidemic that we had, right? And they would remember the government remember when they first started out, and I'm gonna say allegedly all up through here, okay? But remember when they first started out, you can't find this nowhere. They have actually washed the internet of this. Remember when they first came out, they were saying that if you got the shot, okay, the vanilla, that you would not get the Ovid. That's what they were saying. So everybody kept pressuring, where's the vanilla? Where's the vanilla? Where's the vanilla? Where's the vanilla? Because I won't get it if and then they came back and said, no, we didn't say that. Yes, you did. Many of Americans heard that. And now all of a sudden you want me to believe my lying ears that I didn't hear it. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't think so. Okay. So anyway, let me go ahead and play this part right here. They might have just cut her live off because of what they discussed. It. Y'all know YouTube ain't fair. Y'all know YouTube ain't fair. Let me see. Okay. I'm gonna play just a part of this. Uh, okay.
Countering digital hate, which is sponsored and funded by dark money coming from the UK government, George Soros, and a number of other people that put the money together to target myself and the 11 others in a list and then sent that list to the White House. So it was a 100% conspiracy between governments, not just. So,
And,
yes,
and see, I love you, Brother Rizzo, but I'm not going to just be let.
Did y'all hear that? A whole nother government, a whole nother country has sent money in a list to target him and 10 more other people. It's 11 people on the list, him and 10 more other people to the United States. If y'all don't think, that's why I said it's other things we could be focused on than who shot John. But I understand everybody has to do what they feel is necessary for their situation, right? That's why I don't want people putting me in a box. I talk about everything over here. Everything. Whatever piques the curiosity of me, I feel like you should know, I'm going to talk about it. Okay? Let me just fast forward this a little bit.
Saying kind of crazy stuff about Russia. And you say what you want about Russia, but when you coming out giving the thumbs up on Nazi Ukrainians, I'm looking at you like you done lost your mind. Well, he just entered a little trade agreement with he did a press conference with Ursula von der Leyen. Ursula von der Leyen is one of the UK leadership folk over there, right? So she was talking. They was doing this simultaneous press conference, and he denounces first
Russia spoke about how they're supporting the Ukraine, one of the few African countries that's doing it, only for me to find out later, no wonder, because they didn't enter this agreement, this trade agreement. Now they agreed to do a trade agreement, even though it was still in the preliminary stage, but to renew a trade agreement and take it further. So
see that?
I thought that was interesting. I said, the average person, when we sit up here talking about how terrible Africa is and how they're this, that, I wonder how many of us knew, brother, that some of the African countries had not normalized their relationships with Israel, and the United States was pressuring them and say, hey, if you want to get in this economic agreement with us, you got to normalize relationships with Israel. What do you think about that, brother?
Now, strap your wig down. Hey, chosen by Yahweh, snap your wigs down, pull your underoos up, get ready for this. They sure did, but they made me trust it's less because they weren't enough clinical trials for their claim to be okay. Just growth and smooches to you, baby. Okay, check. I'm telling you, strap your wig down, pull your underoos up, let go. Listen to this. And thank you, Dr. Brown.
But it brings me back to the NSSM 200 under Dr. Henry Kissinger, and under President Richard Nixon and Gerald Ford. It brings me back to that because in order for certain African nations to receive aid, in order for them to receive food aid, medical supplies, and other things, they would have to sign agreements on abortion, on GMOs, sign agreements on shots, in order for the U.S. to help them in a time of need, hurricanes, earthquakes, tornadoes.
So in order for those African countries to get aid, we talking food, medicine, and everything, especially during a disaster, they forced them to sign an agreement that they would agree to abortions and anything else that we deemed necessary from this country. Y'all didn't hear that, did y'all? Okay, I told you to strap down your wig and pull up your underoos. Here we go.
And he denounces first
to that because in order for certain African nations to receive aid, in order for them to receive food aid, medical supplies, and other things, they would have to sign agreements on abortion, on GMOs, sign agreements on shots, in order for the U.S. to help them in a time of need, hurricanes, earthquakes, tornadoes, you name it. And so they pressure you or somewhat sanction you or cut you off. Do certain things. It's a way of punking a nation. And they very classic how they do this. But what you just said to me, I'm not shocked about at all. I'm not surprised about it at all, because we should know by now that the U.S. is not the U.S. The U.S. is Israel. It is owned by the, and it's a lot.
Did y'all hear that? Then I know this commentary right here is going over some of y'all head, and I get it. I do. Don't discount it, but save it for a later date. Keep listening. You can go back to who shot John and who's sleeping with who and who ate what, and you can go back to all of that a little later. But right now, get you some substance to fill your belly. You can't just eat popcorn and licorice and candy bars every day, all day. You need some steak with a little baked potato and asparagus, maybe a possible dinner roll. You need some chicken, with some greens on the side, possibly some macaroni and cheese. Okay. You need a little bit of that. All right. You can even go and say, I need some lamb chops. Okay. Some scalloped potatoes in the salad. This is what that is today. It's that substance that'll give you that good bowel movement. You know what I'm saying? Because it's good to have that good movement every day. You need that. You need it. So this is what this is. This is that substance. Okay. Like I said, you can go back and eat your dessert later on after this. You can have your Cheerios, the middle of the night Cheerios. You can have your Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. You can have your Fruit Loops. You can have all of that. I'm not trying to deny you of any of your luxuries, any of your sweet, delicious treats, any of that. I'm just saying right now, get you some substance, okay? Because you need to know this, because this is what they're going to try to do here. Force you to do, okay? Y'all fill in the blanks. We got 3 more minutes.
lot deeper and very intricate and very detailed. It's not just, we say certain things like this. People who don't know history and who don't know policy, like what you just did, you just talked about international policy.
Yes, sir.
This is international policy, international affairs, governmental affairs. Most people can't even fathom that. They can't even think on that level. They have no idea what it means until it hits them on their front door. And it's like, yeah, we try to tell you this time ago.
So Brother RZA, with Brother RZA, they know, everybody knows that Vicky is pro foundational Black American, pro Native Black American, pro reparations, pro prioritize Black folks, quit putting every other group before us and all that. But I've gotten slack from some of my people when I talk about geopolitical stuff, and when I say stuff, they'll tell me what this got to do with us. I said, well, first of all, how we're the original people. And you're going to tell me I don't have anything to say about what's happening on our planet, Brother RZA? Brother RZA, could it be that the reason the world is in the hell of a condition it's in is because we're not influencing it on that level? Could it be, Brother RZA, that we don't understand the interconnectivity between international politics? Because I don't know if they're ready for you to break down the fact that you just said Israel is the United. Brother RZA, I don't think they get that.
That's all I wanted to share with y'all is going on there. Y'all can go look at the rest of that. I keep okay, Dr. Brown, I keep telling people, how can I say this? Okay, here's the thing. More and more, the truth of history is coming out. Okay, the truth of history. Not the history people want us to know, but the true history. Now, here was my thing. I've always been an intelligent little cookie. Okay, I've always been a little intelligent little cookie. I used to get in trouble in school because, some of the stuff that they tried to force feed me, I wasn't swallowing. Just like I was one of the first kids, and it's documented. I was one of the first kids when they said Christopher Columbus discovered America. I had a problem with that. I had a problem with that because I told y'all my grandfather is one of the civil rights leaders that was with Martin Luther King. I think he's one of the last ones. I even got a picture of him and matter of fact, let me see if I can bring this picture up. I got a picture of him, Jesse Jackson, and somebody else. But my family never kept things away from us. Okay. But it didn't make sense. Me knowing that there was us here, okay, because not all of us came from Africa. Let me help you out a little bit. Let me hope you, in my granddaddy's voice, let me hope you. Not all of us came from Africa. Let that sit. We were here, okay? The America was a thriving country before Christopher Columbus was lost. And he was lost. That's how he stumbled upon America. So if we wasn't lost, like we were home, this was our home. But you were lost. Now here's the thing. Everybody said, how is it that people could treat us so bad from these ships, right? But you got to remember that the countries where these ships came from, the only way that Christopher Columbus actually got the funding and the approval to go and discover or explore new territory was that if he took the worst of each place. So they emptied their jails, and the ones that had a name attached to them, they were the ones that set out on these ships. I know a lot of y'all, this is the first time you're hearing it. They was the ones who set out on these ships, okay? So you don't know what was in those jails, okay? But they set out to discover new land, whatever. So you can't find something that's not lost. I'm gonna let that marinate with y'all. How do you find something that's not lost? You're lost. We wasn't. So when they particular came here, the Americas, it was already blacks here. And it was blacks and Indians here already. And no, we wasn't slaves. Okay, so let's take it back a little further, right? Let's take it back a little further. Mother and father of civilization. So if we are the mother and father of civilization and every other nationality comes from us, okay? Every other nationality comes from us. I'm gonna tell you how you know this. Do you remember when COVID first hit? And I know I said COVID, whatever. I don't get paid for this video anyway, so I might as well just talk. Uh, Remember when COVID first started hitting? Who did they ask to volunteer? Volunteer. What group did they ask to volunteer so they can see about the vaccinations? I'll wait. See, don't shout me down when I'm preaching good. What is the nationality? What is the group of people that they made that they was begging? They made a plea to. We need you all, if you will, to donate some of your blood and everything so we can make sure the vaccination works. And half of us remember how they did experiment on the Tuskegee people, and we was like, we ain't going. Find somebody else, cause we ain't going. Y'all don't remember that? See, I don't forget nothing. That's the problem. I don't forget stuff. Not stuff that's gonna save my life. I don't forget stuff. They wanted black people. They were appealing, trying to appeal to black people. They was like, we just need a bunch of African Americans if we can. If you want to volunteer, we need you to come forth, and we just want to make sure that the vaccine. We just need your blood. We need. So if we're not the mother and father of civilization, why y'all want our blood? I'll wait. Right, right. Just growing. I'm sorry, boo. Right, Plymouth Rock landed on us. Right. I'm just saying, and this is no shade. This is not racist, prejudice, or nothing. I'm saying all of this because, like I said, it sparked something in me today when I went to go get my medication. Okay, and here we trying to scrounge up 15, $16 to pay for a cream that should already be covered because it's something that I need. And I got two insurances, and neither one of them's gonna pay for it. But y'all giving anybody who is illegally coming over here any and everything they could. This is candy land to them. This is candy land. Free housing, free food, free shoes, free clothes, free medical, free grants, free business loans. They get free, 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 free. And if you hear, they got to know what your grandfather fourth removed did. Your grandfather, your grandmother, you know, where they come from, did they work? Excuse me? And y'all giving them the money my ancestors worked hard for? Y'all giving them this free stuff that my people worked hard to get. And we still can't get nothing, and y'all giving it freely to other people. Then got the nerves to tell an American person, we can't help you with your rent. It's people that's living on the street of all colors. That's Americans living on the street because their company went out of business or whatever happened, and they just needed, look, can you just help me this one time with my rent? Or can you help me one time with my mortgage? I'm sorry, you don't qualify. For here's somebody ain't never worked a day in the United States, ever worked a day, was illegally came across the border or wherever they came from. They illegally got here, and you're giving them everything. They get to live rent free. Are you serious? Are you serious? And y'all can say what y'all want. Y'all can say Creole that's mean, Creole that don't sound right. I don't care. Okay? I don't care today. I'm not disrespecting nobody. I'm talking facts. And I think that's what's wrong with people. When you begin to talk facts about stuff, people, they don't know how to handle it because it don't feel good. It don't taste good going down. It's like your medicine that your grandmother, your mother try to give you when you real sick. You know it's gonna work, but you can't get past the taste. It's like, I don't want that castor oil. No, 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 no. Keep it away from me. And they're like, no, you're gonna take this spoonful of castor oil because that way you'll be ready to go to school tomorrow. and you just can't seem to stomach it. That's what this is. It's a spoon of medicine that we really need to digest. Because if we don't start paying attention, y'all, you're gonna wake up in uh, uh, a communist country. Everything is already being taken away from you right now, and you can't see it because it's a smile in front of it. They make you think it's for your own good. This is when I need Dirk C. Williams to pop down. I swear, my brother from another mother, me and him have these conversations at times. I'm telling y'all, and it just makes me mad. Like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. If any other person was representing the Republican Party, it wasn't the orange guy, I probably would go that route because I'm not impressed. But neither one of them impressed me. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Neither one of them. I dislike them both equally. I really do. I really do. She hasn't impressed me since she. I don't even know how she got vice president. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. It's just my opinion. Opinions are like buttholes. Everybody got one. I really don't understand how she got vice president. Let alone now, whatever. Mm. Just vote. Let me sum it up because I be done went on a tangent, and I'm trying not to because we are a couple of weeks away from the vote, and I know how people feel, and I understand how people feel, how they feel, because I feel a certain way too, and I get it. But y'all, when are we gonna talk about the important things like healthcare, like housing? Has any candidate covered that? Has any candidate covered that for American citizens? Health care and housing. They still trying to fight Obamacare. I dread to think, because I that's one of my backup insurances. I dread to think if I didn't have it as a backup. I'm really being honest with you. I dread to think about my medications because one of my medicines, one of them is 6 grand. You heard me, not 600, not $6, 6 grand, which is utterly ridiculous, but whatever. Because the immortal cells of Henry like it. Let them know. Okay. So yeah, you know, yeah. It's so many people that's so willing. My other thing was what people do for money. It is so many people willing to sell out not only their interests but the interests of others, as long as it'll give them a payday. It's utterly disgusting and ridiculous. Um, speaking of sellouts, people are right now. Now I know I keep telling y'all. Okay, everybody know Diddy's a freak. Okay, by now, if you ain't been living under a rock, you don't heard all the freak offs that Diddy has done. This is nothing new. But my thing is this: where does it stop? Because remember, I told y'all that it was gonna be a whole lot of uprooted stuff. That your favorite people was gonna start falling. Government, church people, the music industry, the TV industry. It was gonna be a whole lot of things that was gonna be shaken up. And okay, my thing is the way that they going after Diddy. That's an agenda. The question you got to ask yourself: why are they going after him this hard? Because they really don't care about you. Let's just get that straight. They don't care about you for real. They don't. It's an agenda. And I think, to be honest, it's a point trying to be made. You got to look at who's trying to take who down. Again, I just did a video the other day and I told y'all about what is his name? Vince McMahon. Did y'all take a look at his charges? Did y'all hear all the stuff that they building on him and that they've gotten and all this and everything? Why isn't his name out here like Diddy's? Now supposedly Diddy's phone call from jail was leaked and something about a piece of company and something happened with it. I'm not watching that mess. I'm not. I don't care. I'm not watching it because I actually see. I'm a critical thinker. I actually see something else going on, and I see it's not just about what Diddy supposedly did. and what he is guilty of doing or whatever. Here's my thing. So what if he had parties and they had a freak and they was freaking on each other? I expect them to do that. They grown people. They have the sex and orgies and all that. Now, what I don't like is if they pull kids in on that. If they rape somebody, then them two things that they shouldn't have did. And those be the two things that I stand with. You shouldn't rape nobody. You shouldn't force nobody. You shouldn't bring no kids in, and you shouldn't drug nobody. But anybody else that went in there knowing what they were going in there to do and knowing what Diddy was known for, I don't feel sorry for you. Not at all. Cause you made up your mind you wanted to be a part of the in crowd. You wanted to pick me, pick me. I want to be in. I want to be an in girl. I want to be an in guy. Pick me, pick me. So you got picked. Now everybody wants to act like they ain't have nothing to do with Diddy. Yeah, I would be pissed too if I was him. I sure would. I sure would. And I wouldn't do like R. Kelly, honey. I would tell them if I give you names, I ain't gonna do no time. Cause I got something you want. You gonna make it sweet for me. Let's help each other. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now the only thing that I did hear is that he asked about has Jay said anything. Now that could be Jay Bird. It could be Jennifer Lopez. It could be Jesse Jackson. It could be anybody. But it may be Jay-Z. Never know. Never know. But my thing is, y'all don't always jump on something because they throw it in your face. Don't always be like, yeah, he must be guilty. He must be this. Always an agenda. I told y'all, whenever they throw you a major celebrity, they doing something in the government behind your back you have no clue about. And when it's all said and done, it's gonna be a new law. Law gonna be taken away, and you're gonna be like, huh? When did that happen? When you was focused on Diddy and who he screwed and who he didn't, and what his son did and what his son didn't, and how many people done came out the woodworks talking about he touched me, he rubbed my hand, he smiled at me and I just shivered. All of that. They just honored this man. See, and that's why I said you got to watch who gives you an honor. You got to watch who pets you on your back. You got to watch who lifts you up, because the same people who build you up can tear you down. That's why I get my appreciation from the man upstairs. Because if man has a hand in building you up, man can also tear you down. Go back and look at it. I ain't never seen it not happen. Everybody who gets honored, it's only like 6 months later they are turning them down. Now, they just honored, if you remember, Jay-Z. He was just put in what? The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and something else and something else. Before that, it was Diddy. A year ago. Just stop being so gullible, y'all. Just know that some of the stuff that you see ain't really what it is at all. Now, as we get closer to this election, y'all, the spirit or the atmosphere is charged. Do y'all feel it? Do y'all feel like it's something like undercurrent? It's an undercurrent for what you. It's like hmm. The closer we get to the election, now there has been more of our brothers have been swinging from trees. Did y'all hear about that? Let me see. Hold on. Let me show y'all. Hold on. Hold on. I'm coming. Here we go. Let me share this with my beautiful people. It's another man. Did they just block me? Oh, here we go. Family of black men found dead with rope around neck demands answers. Now, it's a story behind this. Okay, this man, they show him in Walmart, walking out of Walmart. And then somebody had a video of him and some police officers. And then the next thing you know, he's hung. And they said he hung himself. Now black people. Now my vanilla people, y'all just sit this one out, just listen. Black people, we may kill ourselves in many a ways. Overdose. We might shoot ourselves. But the one thing we would never, ever, 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 ever do is hang ourselves because of the connection it has to slavery. Just like a lot of us still don't know how to swim because of being brung over in boats, most of us, and being thrown in the ocean. So we got this, it's a thing that has been passed down from generation to generation to us when it comes to large bodies of water. Okay. Now, some people have tried to conquer it by learning to swim. But for the most of us, we still do not know how to swim. Now, we'll kick our feet in it. We may even stand in it. But, baby, we ain't going to go out in the middle of it. No, ma'am, no ham, no sandwich. Just like we ain't going to grab no rope in the chair and hang ourselves. That's a lie. I digress. Let's move down. This was in North Carolina. This man was 21 years old, and he was a truck driver. The other day, there was another black man that was found, uh, that was hung. I think so far there has been three. So as we get closer to this election, y'all, as we get closer to this election, I keep saying we should have been buying up some ammunition. Both of them suck, but I'm doing Republican president and everything else Democrats. Unfortunately, the orange clown would benefit me more since I'm a business owner past childbearing age. Oh, okay. Okay. Baby, what you gotta vote you. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta vote you, you know. Um, but my thing is this, y'all. The closer we get, if you don't know self-defense, you better learn. You better pull up some videos and learn. If you don't have a pow, you better get a knife and carry it around with you. Something that's gonna help you protect yourself. Because no matter who wins, hear what I'm saying? No matter who wins, the atmosphere will change. Especially the day of the vote. And to be honest with you, I don't think we'll have a definitive winner even when January comes. I think it'll still be something that's going to have to do with this election when January comes. I really do. And I'm praying. I'm very much praying for the simple fact that if she wins, the racists is going to hate it and they going to try to do what racists do. If he win, the racists going to love it, but they going to still do what racists do. Do you see a connection here? One, because he gonna charge the racist, the orange guy. They gonna love him to life. Yes, yeah, because he don't like us. I don't care. You can. He don't like blacks. Period. Period. He don't. He's let that be known. It's no. He did not lie. He tells how he feels. So you can't go in this like, well, I thought he would like us because no, he don't like your skin color at all. And if she took a better stance in life and in situations instead of being, like everything in that bothers me because every question doesn't take for you to give that dumb, oh my gosh, Lord, let me shut up. Let me shut up. You vote what you need to vote. Just vote. Okay. You do what you need to do for you. Me, myself, I have a daughter who's gay, and I support her. She didn't ask me to approve of her lifestyle. She said, "Mama, just support me," and I support her. She know by me being a minister that I do preach the Bible. I preach it. Hey, I preach it, whatever that means. She know I don't hate her. I love her. I really do. And she's not asking me, like I said, to agree with her or whatever. It just is what it is. But I love my daughter and I support her. She don't ask me not to preach the word. She comes and hear me preach the word because she know I love God. And even my husband knew. Don't try to make me pick between you and the Bible, you and God, because I always pick God. I don't care how great you are to me. I always pick God. Always. Always. It's no, it's not even a consideration. Like I don't even have to think about it. I don't have to, none of that. It's like, oh, well, your husband, blah, 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 and God. And he used to tell her about, he said, I don't come between her and what she do. Cause if it came down between me and God, I'm gone. She'll get rid of me. Absolutely. So everybody in my family understands it about me, and nobody asks me to make that decision because they already know. So my thing is, y'all, my thing is, I don't want this to be a heavy video. I was just frustrated today because we shouldn't, as Americans in America, we should, even if I never worked a day in my life, let me say this. Because people say, well, some people ain't never worked. Yeah, even if I never worked a day in my life, go back and let me get my daddy and my mama's benefits. They did. They didn't work. Okay, let me go back and get my grandparents because they did. See where I'm going with this? We have a legacy here, a legacy of workers from our family, generation after generation after generation, that even if I never work, they put in the work so I can get their benefits. How about that? But the people that you're giving all this free stuff to that don't have to worry about anything ain't worked a day on this soil at all. I keep saying, what does illegal mean? Because if illegal is not going to be against the law, then we need to change it in the dictionaries. That means if somebody goes in Walmart, or Kroger, as I call, aka K Roger, or somebody going to Target and just walk out with stuff, they shouldn't get locked up because it's not illegal. Okay? So we need to change the definition of that. I'm just saying, maybe I'm wrong. I don't begrudge anybody wanting a better life, but it's channels in place for a reason, y'all. There's reasons why there's rules and regulations for stuff. Now, I'm gonna go back to this right here. We need to know, those of us who live in predominantly black neighborhoods, okay? I used to, I don't anymore, but I used to. And I still have people that listen to me that do. You need to watch who comes in your area to open up businesses. There's a reason they get grants to open up in your neighborhood, and it's not to help you at all. So I want you to keep that in your mind. When you see another business open up for Fala and blah blah and all of them, and they get a chance to come in your neighborhood and open up these businesses, it's like they come up on every corner, just like this. Sometimes it seems overnight. It ain't overnight, but sometimes it seems overnight. And they always first thing I always see them open up is a liquor store. If I'm lying, somebody tell me. The first thing I always see them open up is a liquor store. After they open up a liquor store, then they open up a restaurant. After they open a restaurant, then they open up a store. Once they open up a store, they open up, what's the other thing that they open up? And then they follow you around everything. They follow you. Y'all, I'm just frustrated. I'm just frustrated because we have been through so much. We really have, y'all. And we didn't go through it by ourselves. There was white people in the struggle with us, y'all. So don't get naive and just think it was us. No, it was white people with us. Just like now, we got vanilla sisters and brothers that understand that things ain't right for us, and they don't like it. But they so few in numbers, y'all. They little comments and they little stance that they make is not such an impact as if it was many. Just like some of you all go to these churches. And my thing is, I want to know, where are the pastors of the other persuasion, not black pastors, but of the other persuasions, when things go down, that stands with us. They get lost during that time. See, it's cool to be black until it's time to be black. I'm gonna say that again. It's cool to be black until it's time to be black. I don't need you trying to stand with me when there's no trouble. I need you to stand with me all the time. If you're gonna stand with me while the water is still, when that water get rough, I'm gonna need to look over and still see you with me. And in some things, leading the charge. Love, y'all, covers a multitude of souls of faults and sins. Love covers a multitude of souls, faults and sins. Love. I am not around people who I have to wonder their love walk. I have to wonder, the knife that I feel, was it put there by them or those across the street? I shouldn't have to wonder if the people who's next to me that say they got my back, if they really got my back or not. If I have to wonder that, I need to break myself off from you. Because it doesn't benefit me to have you in my corner. No matter what your color is, black, white, Arab, Mexican, it don't matter. If you don't have my back, I don't need to be around you. Even when it comes down to family. Oh yeah, I said that. I'd rather stand by myself than to have people around me that ain't got my interest in heart. Absolutely. Some of y'all just want people to be around you. I've never been hard up for people. I'm good by myself. There's a song says, I'm a movement by myself, but I'm a force when we're together. Yeah, I'm a movement by myself. So I just wanted to say that, also I want to say this. When age doesn't mean wisdom, take people for who they are. Okay, sis, take people for who they are. If somebody show you who they are, believe them. See, my thing is this. I try to measure people by my yardstick, and I have to stop doing that. I can tell y'all my flaws, okay? That's one of my flaws. I try to measure people by my yardstick because I have such a love walk, and I have such love. That's all I can say for people, that I try to give people a benefit of a doubt, and I try to be like, come on, because this is the love that I give, and I'm unconditional with mine, and blah 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 blah. And then when you see people that do stuff contrary to how your love walk is, it kind of makes you, it gives you pause for cause. You really, yeah, this is me. I be sitting up here trying to really figure it out, like the Rubik's cube. I would, really be trying to trying to figure it out. Like this peg won't do right, and you got to get to a point to where, like Maya Angelou say, when a person show you who they are, believe them. If a person show me they're willing to do whatever for likes, they're willing to do whatever for the yeses of others, to be a part of something, they thirst is real, believe it. Believe it. And that's where I'm at with a whole lot of stuff I've been seeing on this YouTube streets. I have to remember they're not me. Who I am as a person and how I carry myself is everything. My grandparents, my parents, my teachers, everything all said this one thing to me. Your name should mean something. And either your name is going to mean something good or your name is going to mean something bad. When people hear your name, what is it that they think of you? And when my husband gave me his last name, he said, "Don't mess up my last name." He sure did. He said, "Don't mess up my last name." So when I carry myself, like y'all for real, let me be honest with you. I have to be able to, when I look at myself in the mirror, like what I see. Not just aesthetically, not just physically. I'm talking about looking at that person in the mirror and say, yeah, yeah, you may not have the money you need. Your bank account may be negative $10 or whatever the case may have been, but I like you. That I can go to bed at night and wake up in the morning. I like you. A lot of people can't say that. I told y'all, some of y'all, I've never had a self esteem issue. I don't know what that feels like. Let me tell you something that happened to me. My mother put a perm in my hair, a Revlon perm, a lie perm. Y'all remember those lie perms? My hair was real long. It was in the middle of my back, but it was so thick that she hated that she had to get water and grease and brush it first before she combed it. It was just too much for her, okay? Even though my family begged her, do not put a perm in that girl's hair. Her hair can't take no hard perm. Don't do that. My mother decides one day, you my chair, I'll do what I want to do. My mother decides to put a Revlon perm in my hair with the lie. Can I tell y'all, I went to sleep with ponytails. They was straight in the board of health, y'all. It was straight. Can I tell y'all, I woke up and I was bald headed. And I had to go to school with my hair slicked back and all this fab head showing because I got a fab head that I've grew into. Thank you, Jesus. But all that fab head showing, I had to go with my hair. You think I'm playing slick back where she had to brush my hair back and my forehead showing. You don't think them kids terrorize me? You don't think they call me bald head, small head? Kids can be cruel. Oh yeah, honey, I got it. And I still had to walk in with my head held high. Y'all better recognize, honey. Who? And I showed a picture of me, one of my school pictures of me with my hair, when my hair had came out, and I had took a picture. Still cute little girl, but I didn't have no hair. It was brushed down. It was cute. Now people paying for styles like that. I was still a little cute little girl, but I had no hair. I went from having all this hair to having no hair, all because my mama didn't want to deal with my thick hair no more. And I went through a whole year of really a whole 3 months of just torment of kids pointing at me and what happened to your head and was that a wig you used to wear and all of that. And even with that, I still had to go to school every day. I still had to hold my head up high. I still was required to get the grades I've been getting. Oh yeah. So excuse me if I get to this side, if I get over here and I still hold my head high and I still think I'm stuff, baby, who? I wish I would. And then let's get it straight. After my grandmother passed away, that we lived in the house with my grandmother. After she passed away, I was the darkest person in the house. Everybody in their house, girl, was damn near white. Excuse my language, but seriously, I was the darkest person in it. So you don't think I heard about the dark jokes? Oh, baby, didn't I? Still held my head high. Pretty chocolate girl, hey boo. Thank you. Don't forget y'all to support Pretty Chocolate Girl. If y'all haven't, give her a click and a view. Yes. But yeah, I had a honey who. I was the darkest person, baby. That's why I can tell y'all, honey who. I'm quarter to midnight dark. And I told y'all my daddy used to say, well, if you quarter to midnight, I'm midnight. Because my daddy was blue black. I mean blue black. Do you hear me? Oh yes. So that's why I try to encourage other people. It ain't many things that I have not heard. I'm harder on me than anybody could ever be. I am. And that's another reason why my self-esteem is not low because I'm more harder on me than anybody. And then I got my bumps and bruises, honey, from my family. I told you the certain part of the family that don't like me, baby, I couldn't do nothing right for them. If I made our eggs, they wanted to know why I ain't have O's. If I was the head of the drill team like I was, they wanted to know, well, why couldn't she be the head of the cheerleading team? You know, I was point guard of I got picked, excuse me, I got picked in middle school to play varsity ball. I was bad, y'all. Do you hear me? My skills, don't get it twisted. I got picked as a middle schooler to play for a varsity high school team. And they wanted to know why I ain't go to college. Well, why ain't she playing for college? Because she's in middle school, you idiot. Well, the high school came and wanted her. See what I'm saying? It was always somebody that no matter how good I was, they wanted me to be better. So I had to be good enough for me. You got to be good enough for you. Because there is always somebody that don't think you about nothing. No matter how good you are. And here's the thing. I was better than all of their kids. Still better than all their kids. Hey, hey! Yes. One of their kids got ran out of Mississippi because he couldn't stop touching little kids. Get that straight. You got the nerve to gotta say something about me? Baby. Oh, honey, who? You know, my mouth, my mouth with an F, my mouth can be a weapon. Like, I know on here, I don't give it smoke, but these people that know me, they get on that nerve, they get all that smoke. All of it. Because see, if it goes down, and this was don't mean it's right, y'all, but this is how I used to think. I used to. If it goes down face to face, we can fight. I ain't gonna be on here cussing and arguing with nobody I can't hit. I'm gonna let you have all of that. You call me or whatever, I'll be all of that. I'll be all of that. I sure will. When I'm a fighter, I'm a fighter. And I've given up physical fighting. I ain't forget. I gave it up because my father in the gospel told me, let me tell you something, Coco. You cannot preach and kick butt. They don't go together. You either gonna do what God say and preach the gospel, or you gonna stay in the world and fight. Which one you gonna do? You gotta make a decision. Because you can't preach and kick butt. You can't be up here preaching God, God, God. And then when you come out of the pulpit, somebody say something to you wrong and you fight. That's exactly how he said it to me. And so I had to make a decision. So I mean God with all of my life. Sometimes it gets hard because that fighter in me don't go nowhere. It sits right here. And I be like, God, I need you to step in. Who, because God, if you don't step in, you know I'ma handle it. This is the conversation. Look, I ain't got time to be playing with y'all. It's the conversation I be having with the father upstairs. I be like, God, you know I handle it. Please step in. Please. That's when it really, get to that, like, I'm on 1% of that nerve. And nerve is like throbbing because, that thing is ready to just activate, and God steps in. He step in, I'm good. I'm like, okay, I can do this thing. And then I'm good. I've only had that happen this year twice. to where I was gonna handle something. I ain't gonna tell y'all what. Ain't got nothing to do with nobody on YouTube. I was gonna handle something. Seriously. And yeah, God stepped in. So I'm not perfect. I don't claim to be perfect. I don't. I promise you, I don't. I strive to be. I really do strive to be the best I can be all day, every day. Some days is better than others. It really is. And that's why I tell y'all, just keep me in your prayer. See, I'm a keeper. I'm a preacher that will keep it real with you. Some days, forget the Bible. I want to knock somebody out. Some days be them days. I want to say, meet me, niggers, meet me. Let's do this thing. You know, yeah. So those are the times when so much stuff has happened and I ain't been praying like I should, and my flesh kicks in. And see, I can be honest with me. My flesh should kick in and I'll be ready to handle stuff, and God be like, I ain't tell you that. So yeah. I know y'all like, what channel did I click in on? Wait a minute, what? A honest channel. A honest channel. Good, better, and different. I'm gonna be honest about it. I'm gonna tell you the truth about me, even if I don't look good in the story. You gonna know the truth. Why lie? That's not gonna help you. You need to know that there are people around here that God has chosen to preach His word, to deliver people that still have their own struggles. I keep telling y'all, the same God y'all need, I need, and sometimes even more, because I'm one of His chosen. And don't think that I don't get attacked. Of course I do. My attacks come heavy, hard, and often. And when I'm the one that's covering people, churches, pastors, bishops, y'all don't think I get attacked? Absolutely I do. Absolutely. And while a lot of people be having fun and all that, God to call me away and say, I need you to pray. I need you to get in this word. I need you to read this. I need you to come to me for, honey, who? I'm real. And that's why you'll see warts and all. Whatever I got, you will know. Straight up, no chaser. Straight up, no chaser. All I got is me. If it ain't enough, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. And I always say this, and I tell the churches this when I preach. If I let you down, good. Now you can see God. I shouldn't be your God at all. Again, the same God you need, I need. Even more so. I need him more because of what He's chosen me to do. So if I crumble what you felt a minister should be, if I, just, oh my God, I can't believe that. I thought she was so, if you got that kind of good, now you can go to God. Now you can see Him, because that's who I need. That's the one I'm gonna go to. Real talk. I can only do so much that He's chosen me to do. And then after that, the same grace you got, the same grace you need, I need. I'm just saying. Don't ever get it twisted. I ain't got it all sealed, signed, and delivered. I don't know everything. Even when I prophesied, I only know what He showed me. And then some of the stuff He showed me, I can't even talk about. And I'll tell y'all, I wish I could tell you, but I can't, because He ain't released me to say it yet. But what I can say is this, and I'll tell y'all what thus said, and it comes to pass. I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know what else I can give you. Over here, you're going to get honesty. Over here, you're going to get whatever you get, okay? Now, there's other channels that'll give you a whole bunch of whatever you like, okay? I'm just saying, whatever you're built of, make sure you get some substance, okay? It's okay to eat your dessert first. I don't know who said you had to eat it at the end of the meal anyway. Because sometimes I want my dessert first. I want my cake right now, and I eat my chicken later. Okay? Now you have to wait till after you eat your main course. But who comes up with that? Some days maybe I don't want no real food. Maybe I just want the cake. And I might eat a piece of chicken and not a meal. I might eat a fried pork chop and not a meal. That's okay too. Anyway, y'all. If you would like to support me in my coffee fund, it's $ capital C small O capital C small O capital K capital Y 929. That's Cocoa, Kentucky 929. There is never an amount too small, and it's definitely not an amount too big. If you would like to support me in my coffee fund, because that's what I do. That's my favorite thing to do is sip coffee out. It really is. And chocolate is my other favorite. Even though I'm allergic to it, I love me some chocolate. Now, I told y'all my dinner tonight. I'm gonna try to put it on her. Do have a short that I'm gonna upload from last night. But my dinner tonight is spinach ricotta ravioli. And I'm gonna make my sauce. Now I didn't make the ravioli homemade, so don't at me. But the sauce is gonna be from me. Okay? The sauce is gonna be from me. And I got a couple more shrimps I'm gonna put on top of it. We're gonna eat over here, okay? That's all I'm gonna have. Because I had a salad last night. Oh my god, that salad was so good. I don't like meat in my salad. I'm worried. I don't like meat in my salad. To me, it's a whole meal. I just want a salad. Now, my cousin opened back up her salad restaurant. It's called Salad Chick. I was a salad lady. The salad lady, the salad chick. Salad something in Kentucky. And when I tell you they make your salads to order, you even get to pick your lettuce. Boo. Them salads be thick, they be heavy, they be so good. Oh my goodness. I can't wait. Because her restaurant had caught a fire. But I can't wait to get down there and get my salad because I be having cranberries in it. I be having sunflower seeds, green olives, eggs, strawberries. I get this funny type of lettuce. What else do I get? It's a couple more things. I mean, my salad be loaded, but I don't like no meat. Don't put no meat in my salad. Mm-mm. Now I used to be a person that wanted the chef salad, like all the meats and stuff, and blah blah blah. I don't know. Over the years, the meat that's in the salad tastes funny, so it's like no, just give me the salad without the meat. Save it for somebody else, and so that's what I do. Now tomorrow, I got a date. I'm going out to eat. So I don't know where we're going yet. I'll share that with y'all at a later date. I probably won't know until it's time to go. And we should be going around 6:30 and everything. So I'm gonna go in here and make me some coffee. Because I just had me some eggnog. I drank the rest of my eggnog. Oh, it was so good. But I'm gonna make me my second cup of coffee. Oh, am I gonna do a tea with lemonade? Hmm. Something. And I'm gonna go ahead and fix my raviolis and my sauce and everything because I like to eat before 7. And it's going on 4 o'clock. So it'll be dinner, like I said, lunch and dinner and everything. So yeah, I'm gonna do all of that. But y'all, until later, let me let y'all hear my song. I'm gonna let y'all hear part 2 of my song. That was part 1. I'm gonna let y'all hear part 2 of my song. Some of y'all will see in other people's chats, and everything and everything and everything. Remember, no matter what the test, always do your best. And then I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Okay. Take this kiss with you. My fingers are so fat. Hold on. There we go.
Smooches, smooches, everybody gets a smooch from Creole butterfly. Yeah, she's spreading love to you, to all my butterflies. In the kingdom we fly, with love in the air, spreading joy to the sky. Smooches, smooches like a kiss in the breeze, from Creole butterfly, putting hearts at ease. Yeah, she's the queen with the love so high. Smooches to the world like we're touching the sky. Creole butterfly, spreading love so wide. Everywhere she goes, she's got that Libra pride. Graceful like wings, she floats through the air. Smooches for the kingdom, yeah, she's always there. With a heart full of gold and a spirit so free, she lifts up the fam with positivity. The Oprah of smooches, everybody gets a share. Sending love like kisses flying everywhere. Smooches, smooches, everybody gets a smooch. From Creole butterfly, yeah, she's spreading love to you. To all my butterflies in the kingdom we fly. With love in the air, spreading joy to the sky. Smooches, smooches like a kiss in the breeze. From Creole butterfly, putting hearts at ease. Yeah, she's the queen with the love so high. Smooches through the world like we're touching the sky. In the butterfly kingdom, we all come together. With Creole butterfly, we rise through any weather. She's lifting hearts, putting smiles on faces. Smooches in the air, filling empty spaces. It's love, it's peace, and a whole lot of light. With her wings wide open, she's shining so bright. To all my butterflies, let's flutter and glide. With smooches from the queen, we feel that joy inside. She's the Libra queen, balanced and sweet. With every smooch she gives, it's love on repeat. The Oprah of smooches, giving love all around. In the butterfly kingdom, we're lifted off the ground. Every smooch is a blessing, every kiss is a gift. With Creole butterfly, our spirits always lift. Smooches, smooches, everybody gets a smooch. From Creole butterfly, yeah, she's spreading love to you. To all my butterflies in the kingdom we fly. With love in the air, spreading joy to the sky. Smooches, smooches like a kiss in the breeze. From Creole butterfly, putting hearts at ease. Yeah, she's the queen with the love so high. Smooches through the world like we're touching the sky. To all my butterflies, keep soaring high. With Creole butterfly, love will never die. Smooches in the air, let's lift each other up. In the butterfly kingdom, we're filling every cup. Smooches, smooches, spreading love like gold. With Creole butterfly, it's a story to be told.